The new GOP will need to embrace liberty in both the economic and the personal sphere.
I think Republicans will not win again in my lifetime for the presidency unless they become a new GOP, a new Republican Party, and it has to be a transformation. We just can't do it anymore. The debt is all-consuming, and it threatens our well-being as a country.
All right, so just to be precise, end all foreign aid, including the foreign aid to Israel as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Would you leave any foreign aid intact?
No.
None?
No. I just don't think you can give other people's money away.
Foreign aid serves our national interest, and by the way, foreign aid is not the reason why we're running trillions of dollars in debt.
I would ask unanimous consent that we pass my bill, Senate Bill 2265, Stand with Israel. Ultimately, for Israel, it would be even better if they were completely independent. But I haven't proposed targeting or eliminating any aid to Israel. I'm for immigration reform, but border security should be first. I am for normalizing all of the people here. I would do it gradually over about a 5-year period. If you normalize the people here, bring them out of the shadows, get them working and have them paying taxes, there's some good to that. But you can't do it if you have a wide open border. So I consider myself a bridge to the conservative community because I am about as conservative as they come, maybe a little libertarian too. But I think that if we do nothing, 11 million more people may be coming illegally. So we have to do something. Now, even those of us who have been reluctant to get involved in Middle Eastern wars feel now that American interests are threatened. Am I willing to provide air support? Am I willing to provide intelligence and drones and everything we can to help them? Yes, we've been helping them for 10 years. I'm not sending any American soldiers. I'm not sending your son, your daughter, or mine over to the middle of that chaos.
Has Rand Paul ever been to Syria? Has he ever met with ISIS? Has he ever met with any of these people? No. We're going to have a fight because it's patently false. This is the same Rand Paul that said we didn't want to have anything to do with anything to do in the Middle East, by the way. I don't want to get in a fight with him at all. Yeah. But it's not true. I know these people. I'm in contact with them all the time.
All right, then let me ask you this.
But I want to strengthen the president's hand.
You really think that by signing that letter you strengthen the president's hand?
Well, I've also reiterated what the Constitution says, is that the powers are separated and that when legislation is passed by Congress, Congress passed most of the sanctions. They can't be taken back without Congress passing new legislation. So I think this is the law, no matter whether there's a letter. The main thing I've said is not to legalize them, but not to incarcerate people for extended period of times. I don't want to encourage people to do it. I think even marijuana is a bad thing to do. I think it takes away your incentive to work and show up and do the things that you should be doing. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to promote that, but I also don't want to put people in jail who make a mistake.
You're saying you're not promoting marijuana legalization. Do you support marijuana legalization?
I would let states choose, and I don't know what'll happen, whether it's going to end up being good or bad, but I would let the states choose because I believe in federalism and states' rights.